questions circulating in my head. But the day's gotta start with so much to get done. So I know those answers aren't gonna come. I fight to get dressed against gravity and my joints. My nerves think it's funny to stab me at every contact point. Anytime I move anything, I just click and pop and crack. And I can't remember the last time I didn't have pain in my back. Now, what do I have for breakfast to complement my wide array of multivitamins? Anticoagulants and Lotrimin, sertraline, lisinopril, and the latest in statins. The shower does nothing to help me awaken. As I check the companies that I have a stake in, another hit, but that's no surprise. And I head out the door, making sure my shoes are tied. Let's see if my car wants to start this morning, or if it wants to display some new weird random warning. An inserted key, a couple of quick clicks, and a hand on a gear shift that abundantly sticks. The highway is so named because you have time to wave hi to everyone who should have just been passers-by. But these cars don't run, they just sit or stand, each manned by the hand of similarly tardy office plants. The office building is exactly as expected, with no changes to the facade since it was erected. Each level the same as the one above and the one below, a place for people who need somewhere to go. The parking lot, by the same token, has not been updated. There are more cars coming in than there is space allocated. So the cars that show up late, like I do regularly, have to park across a few blocks on each surrounding street. The walk to the door takes longer than you might think. The lights aren't accommodating, as they aren't in sync. And you can't trust the traffic at that one stop sign. No one wants to stop because no one's on time. The door was manned by newly installed security. The price you pay for the world's increasing impurity. He goes through all your stuff, searches each crater. He knows all of us by more than our names, and now we're all later. The boss understands. He's not a one-wit, but he still expects the same amount of output. And if you must stay late, that won't be on his dime. So the directive is do more work in less time. The cubicles are tightly squeezed, row by row, designed, no doubt, by a Tetris pro. There's room for a desk and barely a chair. Every inch is accounted for, down to your hair. I sit down and begin my daily assigned tasks. It's all blah blah blah, you wouldn't dare ask. Completing computations is boring even when you're in it, and it feels like 5 hours, but it's only been 5 minutes. Is it lunchtime yet? Not quite. Maybe a coffee break, but someone else is in the break room. That would be a mistake, because we would both just sit in an awkward silence, wondering which one of us is more in compliance. It took me 7 minutes before I realized my water bottle had been where I affixed my eyes, wondering if I can actually see through my clear bottle, or if the water was the same color as the wall. It was about 10 minutes before I was going to eat. Oh, and I was going to get something sweet, when my cell phone began to ring, with no ominous signs of the news it would bring. It seems another one of my family died, totally unexpected, with no one at his side. And once again, it came far too soon. All of this as the clock struck noon. The rest of the workday moved at a snail's pace, as I tried to keep an emotionless face. But no one ever checks in on any of us anyway. why should they? Why would they? What would they say? I received my check and went down to my local branch, and right in front of me was the goalie from the Colorado Avalanche. But I didn't say anything. It's not like I'm a giant fan. So he and I got our money, and out the door we separately ran. Somehow, I don't even know, I found myself at the place we laid you down. And all I heard was this soft crying sound. But I looked and no one else was around. I stood there staring at your name, wondering which things would be the same. If there was any way you could have remained, but that felt useless. But feeling useless is a common mistake. So I went home and I got into bed, considering the words that I had just read. That a day is as 1,000 years to the Lord to whom I pray.